coffee. Let's see. Welcome. I'm awake. I'm off today. So you get a morning coffee with me, and I get you. I think it's a good match. I'm feeling a little better. The stuff is starting to break up and come out. I still got some of the cough, so we'll see how it go. Um, I want to share a few things and maybe a little short topic I've been thinking about. I'll do the topic first. I've been thinking about ideals. Like we have this, in our own way, each individual one of us has this vision of what we're trying to build or do here or bring about. At least the ones that are. Some people are fine just hanging out here. And that's okay too. It was created to be a hangout space. So don't feel bad about that. But some of us, I'm starting to realize, are wanting to take that extra step to something more than just hang out. And for those people, each one of us, I'm sure, has some kind of individual vision, however fuzzy or crystal it might be. And that's the ideal. That's what like when you're building your kingdom, you need a blueprint, an archetype, like Plato, the forms. Plato thought all of the universe was built off of these perfect blueprints or images or ideals that he called forms, and reality was a copy of that wasn't as perfect as the form itself, the archetype behind it all. I'm not a Platonist, but I think visions and ideals are important. Dreams are important. Dreams first. We're bodily creatures, whether you think we emerged evolutionarily from primates, chimpanzees, or that we're bodies or vessels with spirits in them that from other dimensions, like spirit with spiritual dimensions to us. It really doesn't matter. We have in us impulses, whether they come from the body, whether they come from spiritual sources. The impulses are more or less the same in all of us. Hang on. And so when you one of those impulses, a very powerful one, is desire, wanting things. Even as babies, you want food. You wouldn't survive without the ability to want things, want to acquire things, want to have things near you, people, want to have things in you, food, water to survive, touch, sleep. So just biological wants, but then that eventually expands to psychological wants. We want pleasure, beauty, art, entertainment, other people, social interaction, all the higher pleasures beyond just the animal survival ones. And ultimately, there's kind of no limit to what we want. If we had ultimate power and could manifest all of our wants instantly, we would have to imagine what that would be. And the ability to imagine that is infinite. We could imagine 1,000 golden palaces and you know marble streets and whatever they imagine. The streets paved with gold, and all the money in the world, and fountains and gardens and food and everything you could ever want. And we could still imagine something beyond that. So there's kind of no limit to vision based on desire. But I think in order for something to be important and lasting and long term, it has to tie into those desire circuits at least somehow. So presumably what you're trying to build, what you're aiming toward, your goal, your ideal, is something you desire, something you want to see, something you would like to have happen, a world you would like to live in, all of that is a form of wanting or desiring something good, something that to you appears as a higher good, which is what we're trying to find on this channel. But then I'm also thinking about these ideals and these visions and how they're imaginary, they're conceptual. It, we can't force reality into them. And maybe some people can, and we could learn from them. I can tweak it and try to influence it and guide it a little bit, but especially when you're working with people, an artist, or like even the AI video, they're working with something immaterial, or at least not human. When you're working with humans, which is not a material you have much control over, like a sculptor or a coder would have control over their material. When you're working with people, you're working with a very unpredictable, very plastic, but also rigid in a lot of places, very individualized material. Each unit is, it's hard to predict one unit from another unit. That's what I mean by highly individualized and differentiated. And you have so little control. Unless you want to be authoritarian and bully and intimidate, but that's not the tactics that I use and that we're trying to use here. So there are options for forcing the medium to conform to your vision, but we're not interested in any of those because we don't plan to use those here. So all I can do is use communication. Some people can use art, dialogue. I try to use this channel. Hey, King Blackout and Ninja Kitty. Oh yeah, that this photo, it was actually from a Zoom, and something was happening on the Zoom, like the graphics were glitching out or something, and somebody said, "Ooh, you should screenshot it." And so I just happened to it was active, it was moving. I happened to capture it at just this moment, and I liked it so much that I kept it as a one of my pictures. So I could. This is not an art creation. This is totally um, serendipitous happenstance. And so all I can do is communicate my vision. Maybe it motivates or inspires other people that are looking for something similar, that are aligned. I can model my values. I can live what my values are, so other people can see what those values look like in action, like in practice through an actual human. I can do stuff like that. I can dialogue. I can make logical arguments and give reasons for maybe doing it according to my vision. But ultimately, I'm not trying to force anybody. I only want people that are their vision is already aligned. We're already kind of at the foot of the same mountain. I'm just looking for people to walk the mountain together because it's going to be easier to get to the top of that mountain with each other and kind of help lift each other's boats than one person having to lug their boat up the mountain by themselves. It just from a practical level, but from a we can say spiritual level, psychological level, mental health level, personal growth level. I think there's benefits of people coming together and collaborating on creative projects. They get a connection out of it. They get social needs met. They get psychological needs. They develop. They get challenged as artists and people. Like there's so it's not just, oh, we can help each other get up the mountain. It's that in the process of that helping, we're going to gain benefits that are hard to find. It like we don't get them just anywhere else. So it's a great opportunity. Moose, speaking of, welcome, welcome. Good to see. And Moose, he might still have his radio going. He started doing Moose Radio in the mornings, and it's a great little hangout spot. I just happened to be on today, but if I'm not around in the mornings and you're looking for a place to chill, I think it's on his producer, Moose channel. So I'll drop that one. Yep, it's still going. And what he does is he streams his AI work on a loop, and people gather in the chat and just kind of chill out and talk. It's a cool little community, and so far it's a very positive community. They talk about the videos, they talk about art, they give their responses, their reactions. It's a positive generative use of this medium. I'm so excited by the potential I see, which brings me back to the what I was trying to say about ideals. They inspire me, they excite me, and I want to make them happen. And I'm ready to go. When I have an ideal, I'm ready to put it into action. But sometimes all you can ever get to is close to. You may not ever get your full vision or ideal, but it gives you something to aim for. It's better than having no direction at all. So the point is not to like perfectly manifest your ideal. The point is to whatever you do, kind of aim it toward that ideal as a compass point, and then whatever you're doing, you can at least stretch it a little bit closer in that direction. And that seems like a more grounded approach to take toward vision and ideals and manifesting them. And you're not setting yourself up for as much disappointment and stuff. And so for me, like someone gave me the image once. This would make a great AI image actually. If you're in an ocean, you're in the middle of the ocean and there's no land in sight. It's just water 360 degrees on the horizon. You have no direction. You don't it that even thinking of that image, I'm getting like this vertigo feeling. It's so disorienting to imagine being in that situation. But if off in the horizon, even however far off, you see like the tiniest bit of land, an island, a palm tree, something in the distance, all of a sudden your whole world has at least a point to aim toward and to start organizing and centering. And it makes all the difference. It's a psychological shift to go from horizon of limitless ocean to horizon with at least one little point of land to aim for. That like just that mental shift from that one world to the other is huge. And so to me, ideals are like that island off on the horizon. It gives your mind something to organize towards so that you're not just surrounded by infinite possibility or chaos. And so that's what I want to say on my thoughts today. I have one of my songs I want to premiere. I think you're going to really like this one. And then I want to take another look at that birth chart video that Moose did because it's really doing some quite powerful things with me. Hey, Zach, good morning. We're going to listen to a song I made on the AI. I love it. Y'all going to appreciate this one. Look at this. Here we go.
Daddy Jesus, save me. Daddy Jesus, save me, save me, save me. Whoa, walk the path of ego far too long. Reach the wall and can't move on. Help me be the man I see.
Vision.
Help me be the man I can be. Oh, Daddy Jesus, save me. Save me.
This part, y'all. Yes. Hail Jesus. Oh, this is all AI. The AI did this is amazing. I just described the song to it. I said make a gospel rock song, and it did all that. Hey, Mr. B. Yeah, we miss seeing you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you stopped by. Stop by sometimes. Oh, I just realized I was blowed up. And look what else I found that was cool. If you watch the antlers at the top, I can almost get them to match because it is the same antlers back when they used to work. Anyway, it takes a lot of coordination that I don't have, but I can get close. All right, I want to look at this birth chart video. Moose took my birth chart and from my astrology information, and he turned it into a AI video. And it's supposedly it's going to be a series, so this is the first part, and the way it ends kind of sets us up for, oh, what's going to happen in Jeff's psyche next. It's like the story of the psyche. And I'm realizing that these videos have the potential to help people not only tell their internal story, but discover what that story is in the first place, because a lot of people don't know. And I say discover, some of it is just create, because you're organizing things about yourself, internal thoughts, feelings, intuition, sensations, into some kind of way to make it intelligible. And it's going to end up being a story. And you can organize it into an infinite number of stories. But we usually organize it based on, well, really two things: what we want, what we desire, what we want. So we organize the story around what we hope or want the reality to be, or we organize it around what seems most probable to be, which is a more like empirical, scientific way. We want our reality to most closely match actual reality, which is correspondent truth, correspondent reality. And so when we're putting these stories together, it's not even so much discovering as identifying the elements that you're working with that make up your story, and then the way that you're naturally putting them together, and other possible ways you could put them together that might either make more sense, explain more, or help you get closer to the goals you're trying to reach. And so you can kind of work with the stories a bit. And then you reach a story that you settle on that's kind of discovered but kind of created at the same time. And that becomes the dominant story that starts to guide your ultimate path, which is what we're trying to do here. And so these videos have a lot of potential for that, at least that I see in them. And I want to show this astrology video again because it's starting to tell my story, and it's starting to do it in ways that I wasn't even aware of about myself. But now that I am through this video, my story is starting to change because of what I'm able to see through the AI's interpretation of my birth chart. So if that's happening to me, and this is just the beginning, imagine a year from now the influence that AI and AI art is going to have on how people see and conceive of themselves and other people. So we're capturing the process, we're getting to see it live right here, and it's exciting. So let's take a look at Virgo rising. That's my rising sign, if you know anything about astrology. And real quick, that is the analytical, detail-oriented, what are the facts, what's the evidence, let's get everything organized, mapped out. That gets on a lot of people's nerves sometimes. It's the nerd side of me. That is the Virgo rising trait. And the video talks about that, and then talks about how that is hiding something that's going on under the surface, which is the Scorpio stuff, which is my sun sign. So let's start to take a look at the story and pay attention to the ending, which sets us up for the rest of the chart. And this is my own psyche, and I don't even know what's going to happen next, and I'm excited to find out. So Moose is just doing amazing work to me. Here we go. And I'm going to go off screen while it plays. Pay attention to the lyrics. I would put the captions on, but I think they're going to be distracting. So just try to catch some of the lyrics, and I'll be.
The mask is set to greet the door. Begin the sequence. Map the edges, sort the stream. Awaken logic in a dream. Each component clean and bright, set against the coming night. This earthly plane, this measured grid, where every imperfection's hid. But this quiet, steady hand is built to manage and command a sleeping power, core and deep. The secrets that the surface keep, every detail on the list, tames the darkness, the abyss. Pluto on the self resides, controls the turning of the tides. A pressure building from within, a constant need to shed my skin. This need for order, sharp and vast, is how I make the vessel last. And Lilith Ghost, a wild design, a glitch that lives between the lines. A primal code I must refine, make the dual message shine. Because this quiet, steady hand is built to manage and command a sleeping power, core and deep. The secrets that the surface keep, every detail on the list, tames the darkness, the abyss. Tames the darkness, the abyss. The stage is clean, the plan is set, but the pressure's rising from the deep.
And look who shows up at the end. Moose is making some of the most exciting, empowering art around right now, in a while. And I'm experiencing the effects. Hang on, I gotta, there we go. Yeah, a glitch in the primal code that needs to be refined. That that almost describes neurodivergence, right? All the spurgs that come here, we're all glitches in the primal code, and we're trying to refine each other. That's, I don't know if that was you or the AI, but oh, oof, I get that art chill when like you're around good art. And Virgo is the critic, and astrologically, it's the archetype of the critic, and I'm definitely critical. I've always been. My mom is very critical. My mom cannot wait to tell you the worst thing about yourself that she could find. Like, and the joke in the family is if you won the lottery and you ran home and told her, the first thing she would say is, "Do you know how much taxes you're gonna have to pay on all that?" Like, that's the type of person. So I descend from that, and then I have the Virgo rising. So I'm very critical. I'm always looking for the one little flaw or thing wrong, and that's a very Virgo thing. And I think the video captured that. And it there was something about an alchemist, and I was thinking of the kingdom and the kind of roles that we play in it. And I think I'm the like the half wise, half retarded satyr in the woods, like the wise satyr out in the grove, the psycho spiritual alchemist, playing with the psycho spiritual technology and figuring out how to use it to help people. And Moose is our bard, our artist, our galliard that is creating all of the stories that are bringing the culture together. And the king, the lord, the ascending king, at least in his kingdom. And I think Landry is our knight in training. He's still off on adventures. He scampers off on capers and he's like getting to know the land and the people and exploring and having quests and adventures and finding himself. But because in romance, in fantasy, that's what um, that's what usually happens. That's usually the pattern. They go on these initial quests to kind of develop themselves and develop the character. And then at some point, they settle on this final ultimate quest where they defeat the final enemy and achieve their ultimate goal. And I think Landry's still doing those initial quests while he's trying to find the big ultimate quest. Although we're gonna, I think we're doing astrology today. He's gonna run my birth chart to the AI, so we can. I hope it doesn't give away the plot of this series, but I don't think it will, because I think Moose is telling a very specific story that he's extracting from this, and it's guys, I can't tell you how excited the stuff that's been happening here is. And I think it's only the beginning because the idea is to draw in more people. What we're doing is we're setting a level, like a standard, that's going to work as a filter. And we're trying to draw in more people now that want to work at this level and at this standard. Because I'm serious. Like once I'm a man on a mission, and don't get in my way. Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way with drama. Don't get in my way with games, bullshit, any kind of way. Because you're going to see a side of me that you're not going to like. But it's because I believe in the mission. I'm committed to it. I'm inspired by it. And talking about the ideals. Oh, I forgot to put the link. I'll do that right now. Talking about ideals and something to shoot for versus actual reality. This is where reality starts to come very close to the ideals. So the ideals, they validate themselves through that. So this is all good stuff all the way around. Let me get the link, open up the panel, grab your coffee, come on up and chat. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting diamond commercials. I guess I do see ads when I pull up the actual YouTube. Mine was for it was a lady showing off her diamond ring. And they say the ads are based on your personal algorithm. I have that setting turned on. All right. The other good thing about these AI videos is now I have something to play when there's an intermission. I can feel a lot more comfortable about getting up to pee. It's good. Like PFU started the piss music. It was the Feeding the Ducks track on StreamYard. And every time he'd go pee, he'd put on the piss music. And that's what we got to know the track as. And I feel like we've moved so far beyond piss music. We have like full HD AI generated piss videos. This is great stuff. Pretty good coffee too. Well, I'm not usually live at this hour, so I never know what to expect. This is an opportunity to come on up and talk. Preferably, there's kind of a hierarchy here. Topics that, oh my God, Sasquatch, you want to talk about father issues? That's another thing I was thinking about. I'm gonna show it one day, not today, but there's a picture from my childhood of me and my dad, and that I don't. It was before my memories start, and it's a good picture, but it's not the relationship that my dad and I actually ended up having. I mean, shortly after that picture was when the split up happened, and we moved back to the town my mom was from, where my grandmother was, and I kind of grew up with them, and it was mostly female. And so from a very early age, there was like that masculine presence that started to develop got aborted or cut short, and that is one of the essential ingredients in me, and or like any healthy human, I think needs something like that. And so without having that, the part of me that didn't get that, which is a very early, like almost pre-toddler part, is always going to be looking for that. And that's the primitive part of us that drives us, like in ways we don't even realize are driving us. And so it's always going to like drive me to seek that male figure that was there was a void there left so early. And so that's behind probably a lot of this. I don't think it creates the attraction itself, but I think it kind of shapes the form that the attraction gets channeled into, perhaps, and the type of people it gets directed toward. So yeah, if you want to talk daddy issues, I know all about them. I mean, did you catch my song "Daddy Jesus" at the beginning that I wrote with the AI? Daddy Jesus, save me. I've walked the path of ego far too long. I've reached a wall and can't go on. Help me be the man I see. Help me be the man I can be. And the man you see is the vision of the person, the best version of yourself. But it doesn't just happen. You have to actively direct your efforts and your energies toward it. And that's why having these ideals in the first place help. They give it something concrete, concrete in a mental way to direct it toward. And so the two things that help, and they overlap really at the bottom, is your desire. What do you want? Just you don't have to get complex or in your head about it. Just what do you want? What do you want out of life? What do you want for yourself? What do you want from society? What kind of world do you want to see? Just start there. Or your values. If there's something really strongly important to you, like for me, it's free speech, free expression, people being themselves, autonomy. That overlaps with what I want because that is what I want for myself. That's what I want to see. So sometimes it could be a value that you know is very important to you and not necessarily a want. But either one, it's a starting point for exploring and developing what those ideals are. And these AI tools are a great way for a lot of people to start doing that and to start communicating and expressing that. I think we're going to learn a lot more about each other. We're going to start to see things that like we're going to be able to communicate more about ourselves to each other, and it's going to change the way we see each other. I think in good ways, in healthy ways, in community building ways. Um, People keep asking me that the monetization part. I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I want to create the network. And I'm even willing to do a road trip and start doing it in person, like linking people up in person and doing events and starting on the ground opportunities. I used to be a meetup organizer, so I'm good at that kind of stuff. I like doing it. And it would give me a chance to stream different guests and interesting people along the way and start connecting the real world stuff to the streaming stuff. So this network, but how is it funded? How does it keep going? I don't know. I just have the ideal, the fantasy. It's self-generated. The members themselves like are so get so much out of it. They pour a little bit because that's what I do. The channels I get stuff out of, the Patreons, the blogs, the Discords that I get actual value out of. I subscribe. I put in money each month to help keep it going. So maybe like a basic service that the network just provides, and then a tier of additional services that you'll be okay if you don't have them, but if you want to do additional growth or something, they're available, and that could be like a paid tier, maybe something like that. I'm kind of doing that on this channel now already. I've never liked the idea of financially gatekeeping community, like having community be something people pay for, because it's so easy to have in person, and I think it's almost something that just we should have, like as an advanced society, we should just be able to have. And but now that YouTube makes community pretty much it's not that hard to find anymore. It's not a scarce resource. So I think now if you start to create and provide quality community, some kind of quality to the community that is worth paying for, I don't see a problem with that, because you're putting extra effort and work into the community, and I think effort should be rewarded. Effort and work, people should be compensated for if it provides value. And so if I look at it that way, if there's a smaller sub community that's a paid version, I would be okay with that. But I wouldn't want to like do a membership fee for the larger community. I would want people to be able to experience it and get something out of it, just because I want to be part of the mental health solution. Hello, Nunzio. What's up this morning? This Gatorade is so good. If Taki doesn't sponsor me, I want a Gatorade, Gatorlyte. It's Pedialyte type stuff, electrolyte Gatorade. And when you're sick or like depleted or recovering from surgery or just need hydration, I love this stuff. And it tastes good. It might even go good with Takis. Let me see. I need to get some more coffee if I'm going to do a Taki. So we might do another video intermission. Moose I played it last night, but he has one about the snakes, which a lot of you will probably be able to relate to. Cut the grass. So we can. Oh, I don't think I played his one on the Roman Empire. I'm gonna do that one. This is a historical one he attempted and he used the fall of the Roman Empire. So take a look at it. It's interesting. Let's see. Right, yes, right. They had the green and the orange. Exactly. And then they came out, the blue is very popular. I see it a lot. I get that sometimes. They came out with some berry flavored. And then they have that Powerade knockoff that I get a lot too, which has its own flavors. But I remember the original because I thought Gatorade was only green, because that's why they call it Gator, because the green. So the idea that there'd be anything but green Gatorade was weird to me in the first place. And then they came out with orange. I'm like, okay, well, I could tolerate an orange, I guess. So yeah, I'm with you, IG. All right, here's Moose's. It's called The Golden Cage. And I shall be back.
Marble floors, a silent sea. Golden cage is all I see. Letters left from ancient scrolls, whispering to sleeping souls. Just a breath in the machine. Two worlds turning side by side. Nowhere left for me to hide. Frost on breath of fading light. The city coughs into the night. The map is bleeding from the north. A steady beat wishing for. Build the walls inside the mind, leave the howling storm behind. Citadel is taking form, silence at the heart of storm. Pulling back the focus clears, washes out 1,000 years. View from high above the spark, a lonely candle in the dark. A lonely candle in the dark. I see a shadow in your eyes, a serpent coiled in sweet disguise. The polished shield reflects a face, a future falling from its grace. It shatters, kaleidoscope of fire, burning on a funeral pyre. Build the walls inside the mind, leave the howling storm behind. The citadel is taking form, silence at the heart of storm. Pulling back the focus clears, washes out 1,000 years. A view from high above the spot, a lonely candle in the dark. A lonely candle in the dark. The sky cracks open like a soul. Let the liquid light take control. Breathe it in the sacred rain. Wash away the doubt, the pain. The God, a light born in the cloud. No fear allowed. No fear allowed. Floating now, our room is gone. Just the quiet before the dawn. My body fades, a ghost of light. Scattered atoms in the night. The ink drop falls, a perfect sphere. The logos is finally here.
Just wow. Okay, we have somebody in the back. Hang on. Give it up for our favorite
Yo.
pair of legs. What's up?
Oh, why the fuck can't I hear you? What the fuck?
Can you hear me?
Hold up here.
How do you know I'm talking if you know you can't hear me?
What?
Well, welcome as always. I'll let you play with your technology. What's up? And yes, hello, Landry. Good morning. Oh, no, I think it's from last night. Remember the troll? It's a reference to last night. Which
There we go. I can
I
hear
don't know
you
what you
now.
saw last night either because I couldn't see anything. Um, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Doc. Yeah, you as well. I noticed you've been streaming a lot lately. What's up? You at
What's
work?
going?
Driving
It,
around?
oh, I worked this morning. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. It's late over there. I'm just getting
What?
up. I mean, where you are, is it at almost noon?
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm just having my coffee.
11:15.
So what you have planned?
Nothing. Me and the wife just
Just
fucking picking
farting
up the
around on the
house,
panelverse.
doing
You and your
fucking.
wife what?
I said, me and the wife just picking the house up,
Oh, okay.
doing the,
Does that mean
doing the.
cleaning, picking the house up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause that's kind of how we phrase it too, or straighten up,
Yeah.
pick up around the
Mainly the
house.
kids' rooms.
Wait, they don't clean their own room?
Well, I mean, they do, but they're teenagers, so I mean, they still get the fucking dishes fucking stacked up. And it's like, what the fuck? Bring them
And
back.
y'all go and like take it out for. They
No,
don't have to
no, no,
bring it
no.
themselves to the kid.
Usually I don't, but today I've had enough of it. I went to go find a cup and I couldn't find a fucking cup. They were all upstairs. I was like,
Those
you
kids are
motherfuckers.
running y'all.
Oh no, trust me, they do plenty of fucking shit.
Well, I don't think they would be your kids if they didn't.
But, same sense is they still don't clean their room to mine nor their mother's standards, so.
Well, who's responsible for that?
What do you mean? Us. That's why I'm fucking doing it.
Yep.
I gave them plenty of fucking warnings. Hey, look, you guys go through, pick up the fucking clutter, get rid of some shit. Like my oldest daughter. Like, she keeps your shit pristine, but she keeps every fucking box that shit comes in. Like,
Oh, I have a habit of that too, because you tell yourself, A, if you need to put the thing back in it later, or maybe you could use it for something else.
I mean, that's what she does. Like she puts a lot of the shit back in the boxes, but
Oh, I
then
forgot to do my
you got
talking.
all these boxes stacked the fuck up. I'm like, what the fuck, kid? Like this ain't fucking Amazon here.
Well,
Like
tell her to throw the
I did.
tell her to throw them away.
I have
Fuck.
been. So she keeps telling me don't touch the boxes. Well, what did I do today? I took all the shit out of the boxes. I stacked it nice and neat in fucking drawers and
What does
on
she tell you?
shelves,
I missed it.
and I fucking got rid of the shit. I've given them fucking plenty of chances to get rid of that shit like that. And then
Just
my
tell her
one
like we
daughter,
don't keep
for
empty
some
boxes
reason, she
around here.
decides she has this thing. She tries these new drinks and shit. Like, she'll order these drinks from around the world or whatever, right? I try
What?
them. Yeah, you know how like people buy boxes and shit? Well, she buys these drink boxes.
No.
Like, she
Like
has a little
juice
TikTok
boxes?
channel she does. Whatever.
Oh.
So,
She
like,
has a
she buys
TikTok
like.
channel and she reviews these drinks.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
but she saves the fucking cans, so she's got these fucking cans everywhere. Guess what I did? I got rid of all these fucking cans. Cause you know what cans do? They attract fucking fruit flies.
I'm in a
You know what I
talkie
don't
trance
want?
right now, just
Fruit
to let you know.
flies.
But go ahead.
So
So she has cans everywhere.
yeah, so I got rid of them.
But does she need them for her show, or it's just part of her pack
No,
rat
she
thing?
just she just likes to keep them. She likes to see how many different cans she can collect. Yeah,
Well,
it's
she
cool
can
to have a
keep like
hobby.
one of each as a collection and clean them out and keep them nice somewhere.
Well, that's the thing. There is no place to fucking keep shit. Like I kept
Oh.
some of them. I can't say I threw them all away.
What if you
But
built her a storage shed?
yes, that's what I want to do, Jeff. Have a storage shed just full of fucking empty cans and bottles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's just one idea. There's others.
it's all right.
Damn, I hope I can make it today.
Just typical teenage shit. They find
I
hobbies
was
and then
just
they want
praising
to
Gatorade.
keep the shit.
I was artsy as a teenager, so the stuff I kept, I thought it was because it was artsy, and my mom always thought it was trash, so she would end up throwing it all away. But I thought it was
See,
to make
so
my room more
see, you
decorative.
understand difference of opinions. I call something trash. They say it's treasure. No. It's trash. If it's in my house, it's trash. Get the fuck rid of
But
it.
but when it's an art project
Well, if it
that
was
an
an art
artist took time to
project for
create,
fucking
it's not
school or
trash.
something like that, then yeah, I'm not gonna make him throw it the fuck away. But
Oh, because my mom did. She threw
clutter
my
for
art
no
away.
reason needs to go bye bye. Who likes a cluttered house? I don't.
But it's a teenage brain, and
Well,
so
that's
it's gonna
true.
be a teenage room. It's gonna reflect that.
That is true.
Hello, Bones. But also, it's your house. Like you're the man of the house.
Bones. The fuck?
Bones, what are you talking about? All he said is he's having lunch, and he hopes to have a good stream. Don't come here and bring drama. We're not doing that anymore. Don't pick your off-channel fights on this channel. That's very disrespectful. So what else is going on with you?
Nothing really. That's it. Just chill day.
Slow day. Yeah, I guess here too. Although, well, keep it on his channel then. Don't bring it here, is what I'm saying. You're coming here to instigate with Doc. You're not coming here to listen to me leggy chat. Yeah, same here. I'm gonna get some streaming. Landry and I are supposed to do an astrology stream later.
Who?
So, in fact, Landry, if you're out there, are we double streaming? Are we doing it on my channel, your channel? Are we restreaming? I think we should restream because it would expand each other's audience. And I have a thumbnail, everything ready. I could set it up. So let me know. I know we're meeting at noon. We could talk then too.
Noontime.
Hey, did you see my AI music? I've been playing around with the AI.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
It's pretty good. I have another one brewing. And then I want to update our theme song too.
Yeah. You have a theme song?
Well, Frank wrote me that Fruity Pants one, which is catchy, but I want a
Because I didn't
song
know you
not
had a.
about me, but about the channel, the community.
Do you play a song at the beginning of your stream?
Yeah, Gen X Jeff,
Do
Fruity
you
in the
really?
pants, nods and smiles at the panel
I guess
rants.
I've never hear at the very, very beginning, I
It's a
guess.
rock song. It has like dad rock, classic rock, guitar. Turn it up,
Well,
man. It's good though. I like it. Except for some of the lyrics, and that it's about me because I don't want me to be the focus. I want the
you are the
community to be the
focus, though.
focus, and the guests to be the focus. Some of the guests get plenty
Depends.
enough focus. But I guess it's social Darwinism and YouTube Darwinism. Whoever can grab the most spotlight survives.
Oh, holy fuck. So, it was. It was fucking downpouring here yesterday. We haven't really had rain all year. So it was nice to get it, but it was fucking. It was like a 45-degree day and fucking downpouring all day. So the wife's like, "Hey, you build a fire." So I built a fire, take the dampness off the house. Fucking kids, about an hour later, they come downstairs. It's too hot! We're dying upstairs! Fucking, dude, I gotta figure out a better way to fucking, keep that, try to figure out a way to, I don't know, I gotta think something. Cause holy fuck, man. Every
Was it
year
hot?
well, it gets hot upstairs.
Is that how you? What's is that your whole heating system, or do you have other options?
No, I get propane, but I still I like wood heat the best.
Mm,
Cause it heats the whole house fast.
it sounds
Like,
like it.
I mean, propane is it's forced air, so you know what I mean? Forced air, really, out of all the heating systems, is the fucking worst. And when they put it in this house, they didn't put it nearly enough vents in this house. So there's only 4 registers in the whole. There's one in each corner of the house. That's it. So it heats the house up, but it just sucks because it doesn't heat the house even.
Oh.
The
The
wood, on the other hand,
is more
eats the
even.
house even, but then it just fucking gets to the point where you gotta open fucking windows. Like, dude, it'll be middle of fucking winter, 5 feet of snow out, and I'll fucking open all the windows and the door and shit because it's so hot in the house.
So you have to regulate it manually more.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Well, I guess
I only,
that's life in rural Maine.
dude, I only gotta burn maybe couple couple armfuls a fucking day to really, like, I'll bet, like, so how I'll do it is I'll get up in the morning, I'll start a fire
Speaking of fire,
and have it going, and then kind of let it die out, and then like midday I'll start another little fire, and then at nighttime I'll stoke it because then you got to go through all night, and the kids are home and shit. So like you don't want them. I don't know.
well, does
Saves
it
money.
work more or less? Like, do y'all stay warm through the winter?
Uh, dude, I'm fucking in fucking a t-shirt and fucking shorts in fucking wintertime inside the house
Dang.
all the time. Like it's fucking dude, it's hot. Like hot. Like my landlord. So she'll she comes over twice a year. She'll come over and she'll be like, "Is everything working? Uh, do you need any repairs? Blah 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 blah." You know. So what I do when she comes over in the wintertime, I'll fucking build the fire so fucking hot that she's only there for like 5 fucking minutes, if that. Because she's a heavy set woman as it is, and she'll walk in the fucking wintertime and she'll be like, "Woo, I can't do this, baby." Because she's from
Oh,
Louisiana.
oh
She's
God.
from New Orleans, from fucking down there somewhere. Shit, so.
So you don't you don't want her there? She's only there to help you. It sounds like.
Well, I know, but still a pain in the ass.
Oh. Oh, you can't make me laugh too much today.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Yeah. My little
Has she
log
been
cabin.
there this year? You could put a little hidden camera and we could watch her get sweated out.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fun times.
Hey, are you is there anything going on in your life that you're trying to be better at or like become a better person in a certain way?
I mean, I'm always striving to be better.
How do you think you're doing?
I mean, every time I step on that fucking mud flats, I try to do better than I did the day before.
We watched those videos of you doing it. You seem like you're doing it pretty well.
I mean, I went, I dug 33 pounds this morning, and it took me, I was 45 minutes from the time I left the car to the time I get back to the car. And that was $132 at
Is that
$4
a
a
good
pound.
rate?
Huh?
The amount that you
Yeah, $4 a pound? That's fucking
No, I
phenomenal.
meant the amount that you got
Yeah.
relative to the time you were out there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay. So then you are doing it is paying off. You
Of
are
course it is.
doing better each
My
time.
highest check this year is 12, little over 1,200 for a single tide.
That's
And
how
that's
many
what,
hours did that take you?
3.5, 4.
Dang, that's pretty good.
So, I mean, price of clams are $5 a pound too. So,
Yeah, I mean, you work is an opportunity to get out of something which you put into it. So there's hopefully people out there to take advantage of that.
well, around here, there's no excuse for nobody to have a job.
To have a
Around
job?
here, if you're not working, that just means you're fucking lazy.
Oh, to not have a job.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't have a job around here, you're not working, and you're poor and all this shit, and then
It's more of a choice.
yeah. Like it's getting to the point, Jeff. I don't even like going on the boat because I make more in the long run. I make more money clamming than I do on the boat.
Can you just be a clamor?
Of course, I could.
Just do
I don't
that.
want, but I just
Oh.
don't want to be. That's the sad part
So
about it.
part of you likes the boat. There's something about the boat
Well, it's
that you
nice
want
to
to keep
break it
doing.
up.
Well, do
Cause
both.
see, I used to always say on the boat, I could go out on a boat and I can make like rent. Like I can always make my rent fucking guaranteed. Like you know what I mean on a day on the boat. Now it's to the point where, fuck, I gotta have 3 days to on the boat to come up with what we used to make in one day. It's fucking dumb.
Oh. So clamming is more efficient now?
Yeah, I mean because you have no expense. You're not. All you have is your time and a little bit of gas, either in your boat if you're taking a boat, and the gas to drive there. That's it. A pair of
So then
gloves
why do the boat at all? What's the advantage of continuing to do the boat?
breaks it up, something to do, and then I mean when you got a
Oh,
good
okay.
year, you got a good year. I mean. Just like right now, if let's just say if we got if they come on overnight and which I mean, I went out the other day with a friend of mine and gave him a hand, and they fucking looked phenomenal. So, I mean, we had 2,500 fucking pounds, so that's the most lobsters I've seen in a long fucking time.
Mm. Still got a lot for that.
Yeah, I mean, I went as a fourth guy, and I still made $900. So I
For
imagine
how
his
many
crew.
hours?
Oh, that one that day on the boat, I was a long day for 900.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it still wound up. I mean, I left the house at 4:45. Got back at the house at 4:45 that night. So what's that? 14, about 14 hours.
Oh, gee, yeah, okay.
So I mean,
That was a well earned 900.
yeah, I mean, but it's still about $50 an hour. But all I did was bait and ban lobster. I baited the uh baited the traps and fucking banded the lobsters. So I stacked one trawl and broke on maybe 20 traps. Other than that, I just was there to give the guys a hand because so because it was a shitty day out.
Well, that
So
was
I
a
mean,
good
them
haul.
guys though they made probably about $1,500 the other day.
You're on the road. Where you headed?
Who's on the road?
Doc. He's eating lunch, listening in. I love that. I'm starting to do the same thing. I hardly ever turn on TV anymore. I just, if I need something in the background or I need to watch something, I just pull up YouTube and see who's streaming.
Yeah.
I have now where I can attach my phone to the car so I can start listening to the streams while I'm driving. And I can, at work now, I can go sit in my car and listen to streams if I really,
I
really
didn't
want
know
to.
you had a car.
Yeah, my mom came up here a week or so ago she got a new car, so she came up here to give me her old one.
Oh, that was nice of her.
Yes, so I have wheels now. In fact, I'm thinking of a road trip at some point, like a YouTube tour across the country. But I want to do
Yeah.
a little practice one first in this area, so I'm looking for people up here that I
So
could do a little experimental one with, like not
so
laws up in Canada.
through the scouts or whatever, my kids become because there was a troop from Washington. Uh, yeah, was it Washington State, Oregon? What borders California? Oregon?
Oregon.
Oh, all right. So it's Oregon. All right. So uh, she's met this girl through the scouts shit when they were up here this summer, and that's where she lives. Of course, they have each other on Snapchat. So she was talking about. She's like, can we take a 2 day road trip? I go, 2 day road trip where?
It's gonna take way more than 2 days.
No, dude. She looked it up from where this girl legit location was like somewheres in Oregon, right? And it said 1 day, 23 hours, and 18 minutes is what it said. And I'm thinking, that's if you stop and drive non-stop. Like, that's
Nobody should
non-stop
be driving
driving,
23 hours nonstop.
very minimal fucking driving. Like, I'm like, you're looking at close to a week to get across there.
It took my mom and them 3 days, and that was from Louisiana, which is not even as far as you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I try to tell her with traffic and all that.
Yep. You want to make stops. You want to make sure
Stops.
you eat, you get rested. It's
Trust me,
not.
I know. I've driven up and down the East Coast enough that I know that, like Florida, you can drive Florida in 24 hours if you from Maine. Well, less than that, really, if you drive nonstop. It's like 22 hours nonstop driving.
I used to make it to Vegas in 2 days, or California. So it took me 2 days to do a West Coast trip from Louisiana,
Yeah.
and that was like almost a day of nonstop driving. I would just punch it and go as far as I could, and then I'd pull over and finish the rest the next day.
So what I'm saying is, I mean, if you start it, and work your way and make it so you're up here in the summertime, that's where you want to do. You don't want to come to Maine in the wintertime.
Yeah, no, definitely don't. I don't want to be. In fact, that's what's making me like. If I do the road trip at all, I might just wait till the spring completely. Because if I try to do it in the winter, I'm not a cold weather driver. I'm not a snow
Yeah, but
driver.
you'll be fine though if you go start there, go
Just go
down,
south instead and crawl
go
along
down
the
to
bottom.
California,
I
right?
could do that.
And then hit I-10 from California and just, or 66. You could take
I
Route
almost
60.
don't even want to go through California. It's so, but that's social media bias, really. I guess I could get over that.
Well, I was just saying that and then go down because then you get that warm weather there. Then you cut across like
Yeah,
Texas, Arizona, and
yeah.
shit like that there.
That's a much better place to spend the winter.
Then
But then the
I-10
scenery
right
would be
from
a lot better in the
I-10 from
spring too.
Texas right into fucking New Orleans.
Yeah.
Well, Louisiana. I don't know
The
if it
all
goes to
the
New
the other
Orleans, but
part is just finding a way to keep funding it because the funds are going to run out at some point. So I have to find a way to. I won't be working, so to
yeah. But
keep
if
it
you
going.
if you so do the YouTube thing, start doing shorts like travel videos, like
They YouTube just released a thing where you can take your live streams now and run it through the AI, and the AI will find the highlights and clip them and make them into shorts.
okay, well
You
do
don't even
that
have to
too.
do it by hand anymore. You just have to trust the AI to pick out the moments that you think are shorts worthy.
But uh seriously though, like go to these fucking towns and then go to like some obscure like museums, right? So like go to these weird museums and shit and
Oh,
do
I
like a
could do
little.
weird. We got good to me
Because
out
there's a
wolf.
guy I know that I went to high school with called the Down East Cowboy. I've told you this before, and I suggest if you're not subscribed to the Down East Cowboy, I suggest you subscribe to him.
Well, let's look him up.
Like I've talked to him, like I know him. I know him like I said, I went to high school with him, so uh I tell him all the time that I give him a shout out on panels and watch his fucking videos and shit. He goes, as long as I'm getting the publicity and subs and shit out of it, he goes, do whatever. He goes, he goes, as long as you ain't claiming that it's yours. He goes, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. Um, he's not coming up. Let's see. Oh, is it Kelly Hinkle? Oh, I'm sub to him. You told me about it before.
Yeah, Kelly Hinkle, the
Yeah,
Down East
he's the
Cowboy,
lobster
yeah.
guy. I'm sub to him. His
Yeah,
stuff comes across my feed now and then.
yeah.
Because sometimes I think it's you. It's like lobster boating, and I'm like, oh, Leggy must
I
be
mean,
on
it's
it.
the
It's
same
Kelly Hinkle.
area. It's the same area.
Well, now you're gonna be. Are you more like a clammer now than a lobsterer?
No, I mean,
Leggy the clam man.
I do both, really.
Oh.
It's that time of year where I'd rather not do either one, really.
Do you have to, or are there other things you can do in the winter?
I mean, I could, but still ain't gonna make nearly the money. Like
Oh.
this morning, it was 37 degrees, and I pulled fucking plant. It sucked. So, I just have you ever like been doing something and then like have to get acquainted with the weather type deal? Well, like I
Like it
just
starts
got
raining or something?
like okay, so like it was cold this morning, so my hands were cold, and I was pulling clams. So that means I was sticking my hand down into the mud. My glove was getting wet every
Mm.
fucking time. You know, it was only 37 degrees, so that's not really that much warmer above fucking freezing. Like there was frost everywhere. Well, I just got my fucking hand to the point where it was warm. Like you would take the glove off and there was steam type warm, right? So it was comfortable to work because I'd worked through the cold. The wife messaged me. Got an appointment at the school for the kids, for my oldest, whatever. Uh, Gotta be home like now. I was like, fuck. So like that's why I was so short, only 45 minutes today.
Oh, you didn't know about it ahead of time? Why is she like dropping it
Well,
on you in the middle of your
I
work?
did, I
Oh.
did, but I thought it was at 9 o'clock, not
Oh,
fucking
okay.
8 o'clock.
So you thought you'd get some clamming in before.
Yeah, I thought I had an extra hour that I didn't have. Because I was gonna go right to 8:15, which would have gave me plenty of time to get off the flats and shit. But which would have been nice because that would have been another fucking 30, 35 pounds guaranteed. So
Hmm. Well, I guess there'll be other chances.
yeah, yeah. I still haven't broke fucking 200 pounds yet this year. I think that chance of that happens.
How much of that are you in control of? Is it just luck, whatever's out there that day, or are there things you can do to help get to 200?
I mean, it's all about. I mean, it's a combination between if they're showing, uh, and yeah, I mean, there is things like equipment, like having the right hoe. If you're pulling clams,
It's
having a
always
sled,
important.
having a sled that you can, like a little mini boogie board type deal. Have one of them that you could put, your
So
basket with a.
there's technology you could that could
Yeah, I
enhance your
mean, or a sled,
chances.
something you can push your basket and your roller around in, and fucking you can pull into it. Cause then you don't have to stop as many times. Like me, what I'll do is I'll take one of my aunt bushel, which is 50 pounds. I'll take that and I'll fill that and put as much with my roller in it, and I'll fucking put as many clams as I possibly can in it. Then I'll take the roller out, dump the roller into it, and then I'll finish. And then I'll take that basket off once it's level or whatever. Take it off, and then I'll go and fill the roller, and then I'll go fucking back and get another basket and do the same thing again. And by the time I'm done, that's about 3 bushel, which is 150 pounds. But the most I've had this year is 187. And I could have had 200 that day, but I left fucking. I thought I had it and I left.
Oh, you thought you had 200, so you stopped?
Yeah.
How were you off?
Uh,
You were just
I
like
miscounted.
estimating it?
I miscounted my rollers. I thought I had
Oh.
seven, 9 rollers, and I had fucking 8 rollers.
Oh, okay. So it's just like little glitches here and there
Yeah. But like
that
me, for the
happen.
most part, I've done it so long that like I know I have 3 rollers each that will hold depending on the weight of the clams, it's between 30 and 35 pounds, guaranteed. And then I have one roller that with a round on it, it's 20 pounds. And then I have three rollers that level are 25. So, so pretty much I know my shit based on what I dig into. Which all diggers do. I'm not saying I'm the only one. Like all diggers, once you do it so long, you can kind of just you know what you have by looking. But sometimes you're off, like miscounting.
Yep, I know what that's like too.
Oh man.
But all in all, it sounds like things are going pretty okay for you, and you're kind of in
Yeah.
control of your income ability to get
Pretty
your
much as
income
long
when
as
you
I want
need
to
it.
get the fuck up out of bed and go to work.
Yeah. Is that
So
hard to do?
nah.
I get excited. I'm up like hours before I'm supposed to be, just excited, waiting for work
Depends
to
on the
come.
weather. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that I understand, especially
Like
up where
if
you
it's
are.
fucking cold, windy, rainy, wet,
Yeah.
like especially in the wintertime, it's like fuck. When you're
That's
out there
normal though. Who's
in the
gonna want to be
middle of,
out all day?
December, January, February, and it's blowing 20 to 30 miles per hour, and it's like, holy fuck, do I really have to fucking, the snot fucking dripping, fucking freezing, and, just fucking, it's cold.
Do you do they pay you more in like worse weather? Is there like a
No,
weather differential? Hey,
no, it's
Dag.
pretty much supply and demand.
Oh, Dagmore says hello.
I know,
He says
everybody,
hello
where the
back. You
hell you
just didn't
been?
hear it.
Well, look, I don't fuck with Mr. C
Who's
anymore.
Mr. C?
I don't fuck with Vegas Valley.
Oh, when did
I
that
don't
end?
I don't fuck with fucking Nunzio or Zell, like, you know what I mean? I don't fuck with Tommy. So like pretty much I don't go nowheres except like if I catch you live or Bob now because
What
like every once in a while, like once in a while I'll pop in over at Angels, but still
like
same thing.
pecan?
I'm tired of the same fucking
Me
bullshit, same
too. Oh my
conversations,
god.
the same
Me
fucking
too.
drama. It's like, alright, I'm 37 fucking years old. I'm tired of the high school bullshit. Like, I dipped my toe into it. I made a jackass of myself. I did it, ha ha ha. But then I just get tired of it.
Hmm.
Like ultimately talking about the same people day in and day out. Just
It's
it's
not
it's
very
me.
filling. I
No,
think
I mean, there's
there's
some
some people
calm.
craving more substance.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Anything Mike Cerrone is fucking comedic gold.
He
Usually,
had me crying, laughing last night, telling the story about the Vietnamese barber that was chasing him out of the store to give him the $5 tip back. He insisted he was not going to take his $5 tip to the point that he stopped what he was doing and ran after Mike to give the tip back. I don't believe that story for 1 second, but it was
no, not it being an
hilarious to hear
Asian
him
man.
tell it. I had to go off camera. I was laughing so much, tears were coming out of my eyes. So Mike is multidimensional. He there's many things I've seen him bring to these streams. And people that try to reduce him to just a locale, well, that's because they have their own reasons for needing him in that role. You still there? I guess I really am talking with myself. All right, folks. Um, it's still open panel. I still have half pot of coffee left. In fact, I'm probably gonna go get more soon. Well, then don't watch him if it bothers you. I don't go chase liars all over YouTube to continue to watch them lie. I don't understand the fascination with that. But I like the stuff that the AI stuff. I like content that inspires me and helps me be motivated to be even better and do more than I'm doing now. That I would take that over chasing somebody that I thought was a liar around. I don't know. We just have different aspirations. Hello, Kane. Is that who is Kane over? Is that Kane? Take care, ICB. We'll, we'll be fine. Hope you have a good day. What's today? Thursday. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on, Frank. If you're out there, I think we have something to watch. Man, I'm gonna have a busy day, and I have to go run a few errands, and it's a work night. I might have to be on warp speed. All right. Um. Oh, do you know who that is? CO2. I get it. Let me check out their channel because it looks like a sock, like somebody that we know, but they're just under another name because they're too familiar. Oh, I've seen that Oompa Loompa somewhere before. Vegas Valley Brotherhood. Well, welcome, whoever you are, as long as you're not here to kick up trouble and drama. I don't know if Leggy lost signal or dropped off or fell off his chair or what, but I'll.
What? Sorry, I'm
Oh,
here. I'm back.
oh, okay. I didn't know you had left. There you are. What's up?
Oh, yeah. No, I
Just
had to
hanging
go.
out
I
with the
had to go
chat.
inside and urinate.
Okay. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. We have videos for that now, though. In fact, I want my own piss video now that I'm thinking about it, that I could play
What?
for just that reason. Yeah, we have videos now we can play when we need breaks for intermissions, for like all the AI stuff people are making. Moose's goal
Interesting.
is to have a channel where everybody can bring their creations and they're just added to the feed and they rotate 24 hours a day. And so his videos will be on it, Landry's. I'm starting to make songs, other people are making videos, and we can just all put them in one place that everybody can go enjoy whenever they want. Okay, Kane, I will you seem benign. I will just have to trust you. I didn't get any negative signals from you so far, and other people seem to know. Like Dagmar, she's her like I trust her judgment so far. So she seems to know you. Just don't be here trolling and starting drama with certain people and all that. People like for some reason, I don't think it's always intentional. I think it's it's just a compulsion they have. The contempt and disgust for this person is so great that they use my channel to work out their own. I don't know. It's that's not what I want us to be doing something together, collaboratively, to push things forward. And when the drama takes over, that's not what happens. It becomes very ego driven and individualistic, and in the like limbic part of the brain that gets activated, that fire. Oh, okay, Kane, I got it.
Got it. Get it. Good.
Are you at your house?
Oh yeah. I'm just
Oh,
sitting outside because it's nice
okay.
out
You're just
now.
hanging at home today.
Oh yeah.
I think that's more or less what I'll be doing. I have to find some time to run out for a second. But later on, what time is it? In 3 hours, I think we're gonna have astrology on this channel. Landry's gonna run my birth chart through the AI, and then if I have time later this evening, I'll do my normal stream. If not, this will have to do.
This is it.
Wait, what?
What?
Who? Which? I need to check my mods. I don't even know who all has wrenches. One of the conditions when I give wrenches is don't mod unless I ask, and because sometimes I need there's trolls that come in and I need mods, but I have very specific guidelines for modding, and the usual mods know this. Personal attacks, like malicious personal attacks, not just playful trolling, doxing, false accusations, talking about people's families, children, that kind of stuff are my lines.
I'll tell you
But
right
that's
now,
the
the only
only
person
thing that
I've
y'all
ever
should be
shot down.
modding, not just because you don't like somebody.
Well, I've deleted comments, but I've never well no, I can't say that.
Or
I
you have
fucked
deleted comments.
I fucked with Mike and timed him out for like 10 seconds one time, but that was like so minute I don't even think Mike noticed. That's just
Well, I
because
wish I
you
didn't
said something because
notice.
he come in chat and he said something and you were like Mike, so I deleted the comment.
It was just that one time.
Yeah, I've never blocked anybody.
Okay, well, let me go into.
Like even the other day when you wanted to block Berto, I let you block Berto. I just deleted
Oh,
his comments.
I definitely wanted that privilege. Thank you for that.
I was like,
He
fuck
came
that.
in during a video or something, so I couldn't get to him right away.
I know.
But when it was
I done
over,
shot the comments, deleted the comments.
because, you know, like me, transparency, I wanted to be very transparent about the blocking of Berto and why it was happening. I wanted him to feel all of it in its full effects and understand exactly why it was happening. All right, let's see. Um, I'm going in the settings to see. I'm trying to remember the channel. All right, I'll take a look. Because sometimes I do ask my mods to block people when there's a troll brigade happening or there's a lot of drama. So sometimes if there's like a drama storm kicking off, people will get blocked as casualties sometimes. But it should be very minimal. And talk to me like you're doing.
Well, the biggest thing about it, Jeff, is the fact that a rogue mod, after your stream ends, can go back and still block people, delete people.
Oh, so it doesn't even have to be while the stream is
No,
happening?
no, dude, I could go back and block anybody I want afterwards, and you would never know.
Um, I I don't type give message me your old channel because I don't see it on the list of blocked channels. Person in chat. Hello, LES and Carrie. Hey. Oh no, a
See,
good
I don't like
surgery.
seeing that LES in the.
You
It
do or
makes
you
me
don't?
sad seeing LES.
Why?
Anything, cause there was fucking there was that guy, fucking he, what the fuck was his name? Vic would know who I'm talking about. He went live at noontime pretty much every day. Uh, he was LES,
Oh, is it
true
different
LES.
LES and it
Yeah.
reminds you of him?
Yeah, every time I see it, it makes me sad because he was sick and we knew it, but we didn't know the extent. And the man, he wound up passing away. And he was
Oh,
like, fuck, man. I used to go up there and we used to talk about fishing all the time. He was somebody
that would be a
shoot
good
shit with.
topic to explore one day. Is like how to handle panel loss and panel grief because it has happened a few times. I remember Joshua Jones hit me very very hard, and it still does when I think about it and remember it. And so, like, how do you handle when your social media people are no longer and it's as sudden and shocking as in real life, and it leaves the same kind of hole. And you never really know when it's going to happen. They either don't show up on a panel one day or you hear about it through
Well,
the
it's like
grapevine.
Kiwi, like that
Yeah, I
Kiwi
remember. I
feller,
remember
man.
that.
Like, he touched a lot of people here on fucking YouTube. Like, his friends and fucking always good for a laugh. Especially when it comes to fucking roasting Mr. MC. He fucking, like, you know what I mean? He was definitely
Y'all gonna cry when that one goes, though. Watch. That's my prediction. There's
who?
gonna be a void, even in the haters.
Meh. I mean, I don't wish death upon nobody. Just because, I mean, people do have to mourn, but still.
Well, the rules for my channel, if they're not doing it here, then don't panel. If it's don't block people on this channel for something that happened on some other channel. That's not fair to me and my channel. It's like my audience gets punished here because of something they did somewhere else. Keep the consequences contained to where the action happened. But if they're doing something here, crossing one of my lines, definitely feel free to block. You can justify that easily. There's a few people that have block immunity. Cult of Culture is one of them. Zents is another. There might be one or two more. And I gave people wrenches so that because people were blocking them for weird reasons that I had no idea why. So some people get immunity if they get blocked inexplicably. Yes, exactly. And Carrie is a pretty experienced mod, so she has a good sense of this. I'm just trying to keep the experience here managed. This is not the place to play out other panel drama from other panels on here. That just hijacks what I'm trying to do. And I told y'all earlier, I'm a man on a mission. Do not get in my way. You shouldn't want to fuck with a Satanist to begin with, but if you decide that you do, I am the wrong one to do it with at this particular stage because I have my mission set.
Oh,
Hey,
it's like a
Paul.
fucking chihuahua barking right now. Jesus.
Who?
You.
Me?
I'm a Satanist.
I'm a chihuahua?
I ain't a Satanist to
All right,
fuck
well,
with.
keep thinking that, Leggy, and then cross my path.
Go put some fucking voodoo spell on people.
I, I do
Ah.
know I do know a thing about a chicken or two.
Oh yeah. Oh, now all I can imagine is fucking Scooby Doo in Spooky Island. That fucking when uh
Oh, the witch doctor.
yeah the
Yeah, I
fucking
love the
that
witch
black
doctor.
dude's in there fucking getting ready to do a chicken, and she's like, "But that chicken's dead." He goes, "No kidding, the chicken's dead." Like that's all I can see. You getting ready to sacrifice a dead chicken.
Oh. The voodoo. That's the voodoo that you do. All right, let me hang on. I
uh,
have to do math real quick. I guess not as quick as I thought I was gonna do it.
the answer's 5.
Four. I'm trying to calculate time zones. Um, okay, I think I got it. I think I can make it. All right, I'm scheduling my day. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
I
okay.
was reading comments.
Ah, yeah. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about, though. Kane over is Ladybug's not even here. Well, I don't know. Is it? Are we coming to an end?
I don't know, are we?
I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to keep going, but
Keep going.
I can
Let's
only carry a
fucking do
show
it.
for so long, I guess.
Well, I mean, what do we want to do here? Do we want to
I don't know.
do
What
we
do you
want
want
to
to
try
do?
and make people laugh or
Yeah, let's
what?
do that. What's funny? What is there a way to make people laugh or without being mean spirited?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, in a way,
Carrie
there
T,
is.
your mama's so fat. Complete the sentence. We were doing those Mad Libs that day. That was a lot of fun, and we laughed. We have our daily jokes when we have our jokesters that stop by.
MTV Yo Mama. That show was fucking hilarious.
What was Yo
At the
Mama? They had a
beginning.
show called Yo Mama. I remember
Yeah.
Yo MTV Raps.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was fucking, dude, they would come up with, it was all about mama jokes, pretty much.
oh, okay. Yo Mama. Yeah. I used to know. I used to know a few good ones, but I can't think of them right now.
Yeah. A Wild and Out, that was always, I always liked that one. The original, then it got fucking gay towards the end of it. But
What, that was an MTV thing.
yeah. Yeah. Nick Cannon's Wild and Out.
Uh, I remember all the alternative shows like Alternative Nation with Kennedy and 120 Minutes, and they had another one. Cause MTV like the alternative version, cause MTV was just regular music videos for a while, and then they started to branch off into these subcultures. They had MTV Raps, they had 120 Minutes, which is alternative music, um, and it started to create little subcultures within MTV, and the alternative ones really shaped a lot of the Gen X culture of that part of my generation. It came through these MTV alternative. MTV was taking Gen X culture and packaging it and feeding it to the rest of America. And so through MTV, it had a big influence on what the actual real world culture became.
Yeah, and then the show, The Real World.
And that was another one. Yes, I remember the original episode of The Real World. It was I was fascinated by it. I was so, and they had the gay guy. That was one of the first times we were seeing just a normal, regular gay person, my age, from my generation, just living a normal life. And it was y'all the Panover. It was like 7 people in a house, strangers, and they had to live together. So it was drama, it was conflict, fights. It was all the stuff you see here on YouTube when you put strangers together.
It was Big Brother before Big Brother.
Yeah, it was. It didn't have the game element, but it was people living in a house together. And then
No,
San
I thought that
Francisco.
didn't. I thought that somebody won money at the end.
No, not of the real world. Big Brother, they do. But they
Well, I know
the
Big
San
Brother, but
Francisco one was good because that was the one with Puck. I mean, good in a bad way. Puck was very hard to watch, but he's one of those people that it's good to
he's
see that they're
probably,
out
if you
there.
say name somebody real like our age or whatever, you go name somebody from the real world. He's probably the first and probably the only one somebody can say.
Puck. He was on some reality show like a few years ago as an adult, and he was the same way. Like he started out trying to
He was
pretend
on
like he was changed. He's not that person anymore. Then as the game continued, the same old Puck started to come out.
when I was in high school. They did a real world with a bunch of the big time people from the past or whatever.
Oh, like yeah,
And
the
I
All
remember
Stars
he
thing.
was on it. Yeah.
Because they started doing the challenge too, which is like a combination of real world people and road rules people, and then they do these competitions now together,
Yeah.
and it's all those
Yeah.
that cast that franchise. Puck is back in prison. Yeah, he was talk about like troubled men, lost men. He was like the archetype of that. But I like the other cast from, and they had Pedro, the guy
Love
with
Sir
HIV.
Pedro.
That was that was like we were seeing that play out live too. I'm tearing up just thinking about it. Oh, the Miz! I love the Miz. Yes,
Yeah, the
I saw.
Miz, yeah.
Wasn't he on Big Brother or something? I saw.
No, he was on the real world. And I
I saw
remember
his
that because
original
he
one. That
ran
was the Real World New
around.
York with Coral and that gang.
He was fucking annoying as fuck. He
I
always
love
used to
the
say
Miz.
he's gonna be a champ wrestler someday. And everybody used to just tell him he's a fucking joke. He ain't gonna make it. Hey, I gotta give the guy credit. He didn't only make it, at one point he was pretty much the face of that company. Like if you ask somebody for a long time, everybody could tell you who the Miz was.
I'm trying. He was in something. Oh, he was on that challenge series. Let me see. I
Well,
thought
I
he was in
mean,
something
probably,
else.
but he also when Netflix did that Woodstock '99 documentary,
Dancing with the
he's
Stars.
actually he's actually in like the opening video of that.
I didn't see that. Is that a spoof he did? Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. The Real World is probably the first show that got me interested in non-scripted television, like just seeing ordinary people on screen. So when Survivor came along, that was like the next level of fascination for me because of shows like The Real World. Before that, I would have never sat and watched a show about ordinary people. It had to be
But Survivor
fictional
though
to excite me.
now, so I don't know. I still have my doubts about Survivor in a way sometimes of their authenticity of it. But that's just my opinion. Because I do feel like producers and maybe
Well, they
whatever.
might manipulate, but it look. I mean, just look at YouTube. How much of this is produced has always been one of the questions. But if you assume a minimal amount, the drama happens naturally. You don't have to really force or manufacture much of it. You
Well,
just have
no,
to be able to capture it and then kind of manipulate it the direction you want it to go. So
that's
people
true.
that think it's fake and staged, that's not what's happening. It's actual drama. It's just being like punched up a bit for TV.
Yeah.
Because I'm a reality TV addict, and I've seen drama that nobody could see coming or predict. Like that's when the drama pops off.
So
Most
my
of that
buddy
is
actually,
it's real stuff that's happening.
last week or the week before, so Apple TV's doing this show, and fuck, what the hell was the name of the show? I gotta think of it and I'll tell you. But they come here and they filmed out on on the water. It has something to do with
It's a
fucking.
fiction show or reality.
It's gonna be a fiction show,
Oh,
and they come out here and they were filming. He got paid, dude. They paid him $9,500 a day to take him out on his boat so they could go out with the fucking drones and all the equipment and fucking film, dude. They had, dude, that was pretty cool seeing that setup, like an actual fucking
oh,
movie,
you got to
like
see it?
production. Yeah, yeah, because I was clamming that day and I come in and I see him coming in, and I thought he was going to give me hell because it was kind of snotty out, and I was in my fucking little 14-foot tin can, you know? So I thought he was coming to give me hell. Like, like, hey, you know better than doing something stupid. Like, because he's one of them type friends, he'll give you shit for doing something stupid type deal. So he pulled in and tied up to the wharf, and I see him. All this fucking equipment, computer screens, and fucking wires and cameras. And I go, what the fuck you doing? Filming a TV show? I go, how the fuck? I go, what are you like, a star or something now? Like I thought, because knowing him, I figured maybe he got fucking hooked up and they were trying to do a pilot show of lobster fishing or something stupid like that, you know? Because I mean that does happen.
Oh,
And
we have somebody in the back.
yeah,
What up? What up? What up?
Good morning. Good morning.
What up, Jeff? How you
How
doing?
you doing?
I'm
yo,
doing good. Yeah, I know who you was talking about. You know, the guy who passed away, the Elias guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kiwi.
I know. Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Well, first time I see your fucking name come up, I thought it was a troll to him at first, and then I see the shit you were
No,
saying, and I was like,
Elias has
no,
been
that's.
around for. He's his own thing.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things. You know, what I mean, I just come up now and then.
So what's going on with you? What's been up?
Nah, I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? I'm doing my business. You know what I mean?
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
I guess this is our
I
gay
haven't.
coffee shop then, because the gay bar is
Yeah,
won't be running till tonight.
but I didn't mean to interrupt y'all talking.
No, you.
But
We're
Oh
I
just
fuck
was.
no!
we're just
I was
jacking,
rambling.
yakking. He was.
Now that he brought up about the old LES, the guy who he was sick, you know what I mean? And
Oh yeah, dude.
you know, yeah, somebody told me, he like, yo, you're not the real LES. I said, what you mean? And then I
Oh,
explained
you've
it to
gotten
him.
that
I
before
said,
on other panels.
yeah. The guy explained it to me. I said, all right, cool. I said, all right, cool. Then I said, I'll keep that name. I change my names once in a while.
What is your channel about?
My channel is about talking, having fun. You know what I mean? Having a conversation like this.
Okay, here I'm gonna drop it.
You know, yeah, I like to have conversation with people.
So it's panels more or less.
It's like a panel. It's like a podcast. It's like a podcast.
Okay,
Like a podcast too. You know what I mean? Like people come up, they want to talk what they want to talk about. You know what I mean? Or sometimes we talk about the government things and like different topics.
okay.
All right, so I want let's talk about this Charlie Kirk shit and how the coincidences between the Charlie Kirk shooting and the movie Snake Eyes. All right, can we? Can we
What is
talk
Snake?
about?
Wait, refresh me what Snake Eyes is. I don't even remember
All
this
right,
movie.
Snake Eyes has Nicolas Cage in it.
Oh,
What's the guy? Captain Dan, Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump. And he was in
Gary
CSI New York.
Sinise.
Yes, yeah, Gary Sinise is in it. So there's a congressman named uh Charles Kirkland that got assassinated and shot in the neck. But that was September 19th, not September 10th, but it was September 19th that he got shot. And it was like some fucking cover up shit. And it was like, set up. It's just people have made like a big deal about this. Like, what? Like, ain't this fucked up? Like, type deal. And then they're
Did
trying to use it. Well, look at the similarities between this scene from where the congressman got shot and when he got hit in the neck. You know.
are they thinking that the guy watched the movie, like drew some of
I
his
don't know.
plan from the
And
movie?
something else that doesn't make sense to me. All right, Cash Patella, our 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 head of our FBI, the FBI director,
Oh yeah.
whatever, right?
Uh,
Why did he
I
say
think
I'll see
everything
you
what
in
happened to.
Valhalla? Like, with knowing that he's a Christian, that's not a Christian thing. Like, why wouldn't you say see you in the pearly gate? See you when I on the others. Like, why wouldn't you say something like that?
what
Why
did he
why
say?
would you say Valhalla? Like,
To
neither
who?
one of them is that fate to believe that shit.
Who did he
So
say it
then,
to?
when he did uh the press conference, and then at the end he said to Charlie, my friend, my
Oh,
brother,
because Valhalla is like the Hall of Heroes of the dead heroes
yeah,
in Norse mythology. So I think it's a reference to like seeing him as a hero.
well, maybe, but still, it
Yeah,
just the
yo,
reference
yo, you think
being
you think you think that was real? You think that was real when they shot him?
Like that he's
look.
really dead?
So
I
the
think so.
I mean, I
Cause,
think the dude's
yo,
dead.
cause
Like,
he
I don't think it's some
no when you
conspiracy.
shoot. No, but I'm saying when you shoot somebody right on the chest or the neck, right, like close by to whatever they shot him at, right,
So what do you think
and
happened?
when
Like he fake
when that
died?
shit blew, no, I'm saying when that shit blew up, right, when the blood shattered, bro, the blood shattered like it was like a bag was there, and when they shot it, and it just blew up like that.
Well, I get it, but I mean, so all right. So there's a video.
I'm only gonna be
If
able to
you
take so
if
much of
you
this. I'm gonna
if you
dump out.
really search the dark web, there was a guy. Uh,
I don't want to hear anything
was it
about on
oh
the dark web. That's
was it
graphic.
Ohio or Michigan? Right?
Leggy,
This guy
Leggy,
was a
don't bring the
treasure.
dark
This
web
no
on here,
no no
please.
no
I'm a
no
Satanist. I'm begging you, please don't bring the dark web on here.
no. What I'm trying to say is this video of this guy was a treasurer of this whatever, and he got uh caught for fucking whatever. and they were going to prosecute him, but there was no real evidence or something like that. So when he resigned, the day he resigned, he he come out and he took the pistol, put it up underneath, and
Okay,
whatever. When you
you don't have
do
to go
it,
into
the
detail.
way the blood comes down, like you would think that somebody had opened a fucking bag and just fuck, you know what I mean? Because that it was very similar to that. I just
Nah, but when you
my questions
no,
is what purpose
you
would
saw
it
the video,
serve to
you
fake it?
saw the picture, you saw the picture of him in the coffin. You didn't see the hand. The hand looked like a mannequin.
Well, I
So,
mean,
like, you think it was a fake body? Like Charlie Kirk was
well,
he animatronic sitting there in the chair giving his speech? Was that a real person?
No, no. It's like, all right, when the guy ran, right, the guy was on the roof, he ran, right, and they say he was running with a whatever the gun, whatever he had. How you gonna jump with the roof with a gun on under
Well, I'm
his
talking about
leg
Charlie
and shit?
Kirk though. Like, you don't think that he actually died in the incident and that it's a fake body and that he's somehow
Nah,
still alive somewhere,
I
but
think,
the body that people saw fall out of the chair was not an actual human body?
nah, I think everything was fake. That was probably was the body, but when you have a bag like a blood in your like
How do
on your
you
thing,
but
fake a
so
human
this
so
is
that's sitting
my
there in a chair
question,
talking
right?
one second?
if you watch a movie, right? When you watch a movie and a person shoots somebody in the movie, right? And the person claps, you see the blood and all that. It's just like that.
But they stop the movie and then the person leave. They bring the dummy, the stand-in person
The
in,
dummy
and
died,
like
but
that didn't
you didn't
happen on the
you
Charlie
didn't
Kirk
see the
stage.
and Kurt, sorry Kurt, nobody didn't see the body going in the ambulance. You
Well,
don't
he
know
didn't go
if that
into the
was
ambulance.
But
They
they
put him
saw
in
it
the
on the
back of it.
stage.
We're back,
Yeah,
whatever the
no,
what
there's a
called,
video of
but
them carrying him and putting him into the back of that black SUV, and then
yeah,
there's a
but
video of the
None of
you don't
this
know.
SUV
makes
pulling
Yeah,
sense,
him
but
and
you
it's
don't know.
honestly
You
it's
don't
a
know.
rabbit hole. Hey, it's a rabbit hole I don't even want to go down. So
Well,
none of it
my
makes
biggest
sense.
thing is what purpose would it serve to fake the death? I'm not
I
asking
don't
to
know. That's what people was talking about. I'm just saying what
see
people were
that
saying.
part there doesn't make sense to me. Now a conspiracy that somebody plotted against him, that makes sense to me. You get my point?
Really?
Like
Yeah, 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 I get what you're saying.
All right.
because make a murder out of him. That makes sense. You know what I mean? To like that's a
Yeah.
way to make a murder
No,
out
it
of
doesn't.
somebody to get a
What
point
makes
across.
sense is you have this lone crazy person, which you obviously do, that did this. You don't have to go any further. Most people
But
don't
right, the
coordinate
person,
with lone crazy people like that.
all right, but the person who did it, right? The person who shot him, right? You're you're thinking like when he jumped the roof, whatever. How he gonna jump a roof with a big ass gun?
I don't care about
I
how he
mean,
jumped the roof.
first of all, I mean, it's not really that big of a fucking rifle. I mean, I carry
You know what I'm
a
saying? How he
fucking
put it
I
under?
carry
No, but they
a
said they
thirty
put it.
thirty
They
when I'm fucking out
Yeah, but
They
hunting.
they
did
said they
this with
put it on it.
9/11. There's like resistance to believe that tragedies actually are what they are, and then the brain starts trying to come up with all kind of alternative things that it could be.
I agree with that,
I think
Jeff.
the
I
government
mean,
had.
you
I think the
try to
government had a
explain
green.
things you can't really wrap your head around.
Well, what a
I
world to
agree with
live
that.
I have
in
a
when
feeling.
that's what
I
our
have a feeling
government's
the
doing.
government. I think that I have a feeling the government got something to do with that. The 9/11 shit.
Well,
I
a
think the
feeling
government had
is
something to
not
do with that.
anything I can go off of, so you're welcome to your feelings.
You
I
know,
don't
it's
have
all
that
about
feeling.
money. No, no, I understand that, but it's all about money. You know what I mean? They got money for the building. You know what I mean? That's what they did. You know what I mean? They got whatever they
It's
did.
amazing
Lost
how the
something
people
for
that
themselves.
think everything's being controlled are the people with no money, and the people that have money are probably not thinking that the world is being manipulated by a shadowy cabal. So I wonder if it's like a
Jeff,
class or status cope thing.
Jeff, there's no disrespect, right? When it comes to the war, right? This is a question I wanted to ask people. When it comes to the war, will you hide in your house, or you'll come and fight for your people?
What war are you talking about?
You know how the government is in war with different countries. You know what I mean? It's about to be World War III, right? When that
No, I don't
comes,
know that.
what?
I haven't heard
No,
that.
I'm saying yeah, but they talking about it. But when that comes, everybody have to be ready. Everybody have to stick together and fight. You know what I mean? All us being against each other or a lot of shit. but you know what I mean. Everybody had to be,
I'm
together.
gonna fight on the side of the people that whose I want to see continue,
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
survive the
saying. That's what.
war.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We had to protect ourselves to survive the war.
But I'm not worried about a war. I don't see signs that we're headed into
I'm just
war.
saying, there's a lot of
Oh well,
things going on.
It's so good. The only war going on
I
right now
see
is the one in
signs
my
of it.
mouth with these talkies.
Oh, that's Takis.
I do see signs of things that could lead us into a war.
Yeah,
This
that's what
is
I'm
all
talking
the
about.
imagination staring into the
No,
future, and
dude,
my
this is
brain
as
just
an
doesn't work that way.
educated, experienced fucking veteran. Not even fucking like just fucking bullshit. Like this is somebody that actually was in the service. Like I see things that could lead to wars.
Right, and you
Like,
can see 100 other things too if you let yourself look at it.
well, I
It
get it,
might, it
but
might, it might not happen. It might not happen, but God forbid, if we have to get
I
ready.
mean,
You
as
know what I mean?
long as that shit with Russia's
I'm
going
not gonna
on in
waste my time getting
Ukraine
ready for something that I don't think is gonna happen.
and the
That's a
Gaza
waste of.
No, I'm
Palestine
saying
bullshit.
God forbid, if it do happens, we have to be ready. You know what I mean?
Now, we've never, other than like Pearl Harbor and shit, we've never actually been invaded per
Right, I
se.
was gonna
So,
say, how do you even get ready for something like that if you don't know? 9/11 was the closest I've seen, and nobody that day could have gotten ready for that.
I think in today's age, I think when with technology and shit, I think they do run a lot of different scenarios now that you wouldn't necessarily because all right, so after like the you listen to the people that was at the world that was first responders and shit that was responders at both the first bombing of the trade center in what like 93, 94, whatever it was, and then that was there in 9/11. Like they had made changes as far as how they handled and the procedures to handle disasters down there. But this time it was a different like the things that transpired. Nobody could have predicted. Nobody could have predicted the building crumbling down. But now they do prepare for when shit like that. Now they do take that into account that of the structural integrity because of 9/11. So things do change because of instances. You can be as prepared as you
Yeah, that's
can
right.
Yeah, yeah.
for shit that you
Yeah, you're
They
know.
did
right
that
on
with
that.
Katrina in New Orleans too. They
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Trina,
listen
all
to
them,
this.
they
So
did the
the other
same thing.
day on the scanner, there's a scanner page on Facebook. Well, so Bangor PD responded to the hospital because the sheriff's department was at the hospital running training scenarios, and they were doing live blank fire, right? Well, somebody on the street had heard all these gunshots and reported it. So Bangor PD responded to the fucking and was into it with the fucking sheriff's department because of it. I was like, where the fuck's the communication? This is how shit this is how shit goes to hell. Because nobody fucking knew what the fuck was going on, for sure. The stupidity. And within government agencies and policing and all that.
Yeah, but look at all the agencies that are working. That there's not stupidity, and thank God they are. Or we wouldn't have the society we have.
I mean, there's stupidity in fucking everything, Jeff.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
for
let's be
sure.
real. I mean, as much as you might hate or love the man, Trump has put some of the shit he said is just fucking plain common sense. Like, you got to get America and the American people back in a fucking a quote unquote mainstream fucking thinking type shit. Like, back to how there's two fucking genders, two sexes. Like, you could be whatever you want ultimately, but when it
But
boils
like,
right
you
down
can't
to it, it's
control what people think, though. You can't force
well, I
citizens to
know that,
think any particular thing in a
but
certain
you
way.
don't have to play into their fucking fantasies and shit. Like people, like all this
Well,
woke
it sounds like
society.
it is going that way. And in fact, the Supreme Court has that gay conversion. They're calling it gay conversion therapy case, but it's really about trans conversion therapy, and they're probably going to rule against the
Yup,
trans people
yup,
and the
you're
gay.
right. You're right on that. Yeah, you're right on that. A lot of people is bitching about that, and that's fucked up. Why people can't be who they are
Well, they
at
can't like
once.
they you. No one can stop you from being who you are because that's who you are. But they can make it harder for you to
Yeah,
be
that's what
able to
I'm talking
express
about.
that in public.
Yup.
And I believe
That's why I.
as long as you're not hurting, as long as it's not destructive, everybody should be able to be who they are. But
Yup.
at the point where it starts to affect other people's ability to be who they are, that's where we have to figure out as a society what to do. And that's where we are with some of the trans issues, like sports and restrooms. Outside of
Yup.
that, I don't care what grown adults do with their bodies or how they think or
You know. You
identify.
know. You know what's crazy, right? A person was saying, oh, if a person, don't have a private part, they got a female. Instead of having a dual private part, they got their thing chopped off and made it to a female, right? And if they want to go to a female bathroom, knowing they don't got a private part, they can. You know what I mean? They legally they a woman now.
Well, I think at that point they should, if like you talking about post surgery,
Yeah, some shit like that.
yeah, I think at that point there's no reason not to prevent them from going in the female restroom.
You know what I mean?
If they don't have their
That's what
parts
people.
anymore, then there's not like I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah,
But who's gonna
and people get
check? Like
mad.
no one, no one's gonna
Yeah, you know what I
monitor
mean?
that stuff. No one's gonna even
Yeah,
want to. Well, there probably are some people out there that would love the chance. Uh oh, somebody's roboting bad.
yeah. This guy.
Leggy, is that you? It sounds like a creature. I'm gonna have to wrap up soon anyway, because I have to go get my shit done before I do the astrology stuff later today. Well, it depends. IG, here's where it gets tricky because it depends. There's different linguistically. Man or woman can refer to different linguistic categories. So if you're talking about the biological scientific category, one does not transform into another. But there's a social category that you could make the argument that it does transition you to. But even then, I would say within that category, there are differences. Leggy's phone is acting up, and I'm going to be wrapping up. So, LES, you have anything you want to leave us with?
No, I'm happy that you let me up. You know what I mean? Just to join in this conversation.
Yeah, well, for sure. All right. I guess we'll
All
talk
right,
to you
buddy.
again.
Thank you for opening up the panel. Have a good one.
You
The
too.
rest of the day.
You
All
too.
right.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Salut. Yeah, but I mean, because we're dealing with language, you can define woman many different ways. I like to argue over the practical stuff, like what should we do about the restroom issue? What should we do about the sports issue? I don't care what people call themselves or think they should be called, or other people don't think they should be called. I care about the practical stuff, and we're in that we're still in that figuring out as a society. That's some of the things that democracies have to do because no one person really has the answer. We have to, as a society, collectively decide again that desire, that want, decide what we want for our society. And democracies have ways of. It's not perfect, but it's better than what a lot of the other ways out there, which is somebody just coming in and telling you what it's going to be. Yes, you too, Carrie. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to be back out in a few hours. I'm not sure exactly when because we're going to be on Spurg time. But Landry and I are supposedly meeting at in like 2.5 hours my time. We're going to chat for a bit, and then when that's over, we're going to go live with the astrology thing. So I'm estimating 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific ish. But I'll try to post it a little bit in advance and give you some notice. So that'll be today. And then if I have time, I'll do a stream later tonight. But it's going to be a very busy day for me, and I have to finish getting over this cold. So I'm gonna jet for a second and catch you on the flip side. Catch you. I'm gonna catch you cats in outer space for astrology.